Everest towers above, K2 challenges the brave, and Lhotse pushes every human limit. All have been conquered, standing as proof that no mountain is beyond humanity's reach. Yet, amidst the grandeur of the Himalayas, there lies a peak that is merely 21,178 feet high, or about 6,638 meters, much smaller than these giants, yet remains untouched by any human foot. What makes this mountain an untouchable enigma? Join us as we uncover the mysteries of this fascinating and forbidden peak. Mount Kailash, located in the remote region of Tibet, is part of the Trans-Himalayan Range, a subdivision of the majestic Himalayan system. With an elevation of 21,678 feet, or approximately 6,638 meters, the mountain rises dramatically above the vast Tibetan plateau, creating a landscape that is both awe-inspiring and secluded. Its summit is perpetually covered in snow, adding to its otherworldly aura. Surrounded by towering ranges, Kailash is not only a geographical wonder, but also a spiritual and historical epicenter. It is considered the cosmic axis for four major religions: Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Bon. For Hindus, Mount Kailash is regarded as the abode of Lord Shiva. According to mythology, Shiva resides atop the mountain in a meditative pose, radiating energy and maintaining the balance of the cosmos. The mountain is also known as Mount Mandara, believed to be the site of the legendary Samudra Manthan, or churning of the ocean of milk, symbolizing the union of opposing forces to create life. The sacred Ganges River, revered in Indian culture, is said to originate from Shiva's locks atop this mountain, enhancing Kailash's mythological significance. In Buddhism, Mount Kailash, known as Kang Rinpoche, precious jewel of snow, is considered the center of the universe, depicted in the mandala. According to legend, it is the residence of Chakra Samvara, a deity symbolizing enlightenment and peace. Pilgrimage around Mount Kailash, known as Kora, is regarded as the highest form of devotion, believed to cleanse sins and liberate individuals from the cycle of rebirth. Devotees say that completing one Kora absolves all sins, and completing 108 can lead to ultimate enlightenment. For Jains, Kailash is where Rishabhan Natha, the first Tirthankara, attained liberation. The mountain symbolizes freedom from the cycle of rebirth. In Bon, the ancient spiritual tradition of Tibet, Kailash is seen as the center of the world, home to the deity Jangjong Mary. Bon pilgrims conduct Kora counterclockwise, reflecting their unique spiritual connection to the physical and supernatural worlds. Beyond its spiritual significance, Mount Kailash amazes many with its distinctive pyramid-like structure. It has four nearly symmetrical faces aligned precisely with the cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. This has led to speculation that Kailash might not be entirely natural, but could be an ancient man-made monument of staggering proportions. For now, the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt, originally 481 feet high, or 146.6 meters, now 455 feet, or 138.5 meters due to erosion, and covering a base area of about 569,000 square feet, or 52,900 square meters, and the Great Pyramid of Cholula in Mexico, with a base area of about 1.72 million square feet, or 160,000 square meters, are regarded as the largest and most renowned pyramids in the world. However, if Mount Kailash were ever confirmed to be an artificial structure, its size and strategic positioning would dwarf both Giza and Cholula, making it an unparalleled wonder of human or otherworldly achievement. Some theories suggest that Mount Kailash may indeed be an ancient man-made structure built thousands of years ago, much like the pyramids of Giza. This argument is based on the mountain's extraordinary symmetry and its mysterious alignment with other significant landmarks around the globe. Additionally, the orientation of Kailash's faces toward the cardinal directions strengthens the case for its artificial origins. This feature mirrors how the ancient Egyptians aligned their pyramids, requiring precise calculations and an advanced understanding of geography. Nevertheless, mainstream scientists maintain that Mount Kailash is a completely natural formation, shaped over millions of years by geological activity and erosion. Even so, its symmetrical shape and perfect alignment remain an enigma. In mythology, Mount Kailash is described as the axis mundi, or the cosmic axis, a ladder connecting heaven and earth, and the meeting point of the mortal and divine worlds. According to Tibetan Buddhist tradition, the Buddha, accompanied by 500 arhats, is said to have flown from Bodh Gaya in India to Mount Kailash. Here, the Buddha sat on a large rock at the base of the mountain and imparted teachings to the Naga deities residing in the two sacred lakes nearby. Mount Kailash is also linked to the mythological Mount Meru of Buddhist cosmology. Devotees believe that 4 smaller peaks surrounding Kailash represent the 4 Buddhas and Bodhisattvas of the 5 wisdom Buddhas. Furthermore, Kailash is home to sacred caves, such as the meditation sites of Milarepa, Padmasambhava, and Avalokiteshvara, where enlightened masters meditated and spread spiritual wisdom. In Tibetan Buddhism, Kailash is also associated with the legendary kingdom of Shambhala, described as a sacred realm where enlightenment and ultimate wisdom are attainable. Followers believe Kailash is the gateway to this utopian realm. The mysteries of Mount Kailash extend beyond legend. No mortal shall ever set foot on its peak. Those who dare to gaze upon the gods will perish. This warning is not only symbolic, but is observed as a spiritual boundary respected by devotees and locals alike. In recent decades, however, some explorers have ignored these warnings, attempting to summit Kailash. Such expeditions often end in failure due to inexplicable phenomena. In the 1920s, renowned explorers Hugh Rutledge and Colonel Wilson launched separate expeditions to Mount Kailash. Both faced unexpected challenges. Rutledge, who chose the northern route, found the terrain impossibly treacherous and the daylight fading unusually quickly. Colonel Wilson, attempting the southwestern route, was forced to retreat when a sudden snowstorm obstructed his path. These failures seemed to stem not only from physical barriers, but also from mysterious forces. In 1980, the legendary mountaineer Reinhold Messner, known for conquering the world's highest peaks, was granted permission by the Chinese government to climb Kailash. Despite meticulous preparation, Messner abandoned the attempt, later explaining that climbing Kailash would be a violation of its sacred significance. Other unexplained phenomena around Kailash include reports of time distortion. In the 1980s, a group of American tourists attempting to climb the mountain reported bizarre occurrences. Within days, their hair turned white, their nails grew abnormally fast, and they experienced rapid physical deterioration. This phenomenon remains a mystery, sparking both scientific and spiritual speculation. The enigma of Mount Kailash, surrounded by sacred lakes, historic ruins, and an array of myths, continues to captivate humanity. The mountain is more than just a peak. It is a bridge between time, space, and spirituality. The region surrounding Mount Kailash further enhances its mystical aura with its sacred lakes, representing duality and balance. Lake Manasarovar, with its crystal-clear waters, is described in legend as the gathering place of the gods, where humans can cleanse themselves of all sins. In stark contrast, Lake Rakshastal, with its dark and ominous waters, is said to be the abode of mysterious forces and a spiritual challenge for pilgrims. The coexistence of these two lakes symbolizes the balance of light and darkness, life and death, adding another layer of allure to the enigmatic Mount Kailash. The tale of the ancient kingdom of Guj adds yet another layer of mystery to the area. The ruins scattered across the region, from remnants of palaces to ancient monasteries, offer glimpses into a forgotten civilization. Early 20th century explorers uncovered eerie ruins, including a hilltop site with palace remains and monastery relics. Whistling winds that passed through the ruins created haunting sounds, sending shivers down their spines. Beneath the mountain, caves filled with desiccated human remains were discovered. Further explorations led to accounts from a Portuguese missionary about the lost kingdom of Gug, which once housed around 100,000 inhabitants. Mysteriously, this kingdom disappeared overnight, leaving no trace of its people. While some theories attribute this to an invasion by the Ladakh kingdom to the west, others speculate that natural disasters might have eradicated the population. However, no definitive evidence has been found to explain this sudden disappearance. Some researchers suggest that the kingdom's demise might be linked to the mysterious energy phenomena surrounding Mount Kailash. There is even speculation that the people of Guge may have discovered a way to transcend physical reality, entering a dimension beyond human understanding. In a surprising discovery, researchers noted a peculiar alignment between the Great Sphinx in Egypt and Mount Kailash. When combined with geographic data, this alignment has sparked bold theories about the connections between Kailash and other significant ancient structures worldwide. Professor Ernst Muldashev, a renowned researcher of prehistoric monuments, proposed that Mount Kailash might be the central hub of a global network of ancient architecture. According to Muldashev, Mount Kailash's elevation of approximately 21,170 feet, or 6,666 meters, ties it to a mathematical and mystical system. The distance from Kailash to Stonehenge and to the North Pole is said to measure about 4,143 miles, or 6,666 kilometers, while the distance to the South Pole is approximately 8,285 miles, or 13,332 kilometers, exactly double. This symmetry has further fueled theories of deliberate and advanced planning by ancient civilizations. Numerologists argue that the number 6,666 symbolizes balance and harmony in the universe. This theory strengthens the perceived connections between Kailash and other mysterious sites, such as the Great Pyramid of Giza and Stonehenge. Many researchers believe these links represent an ancient civilization with knowledge far beyond its time, a civilization whose secrets remain hidden. Muldashev's theory raises profound questions. Could ancient civilizations have possessed the ability to connect locations across thousands of kilometers? Could Mount Kailash serve as the center of a secret network of sacred sites on Earth? And what might this reveal about humanity's lost past? Some researchers even propose that underground tunnels might connect Kailash to other sacred sites, functioning as energy lines or pathways bridging ancient civilizations. While unverified, these theories have reshaped our understanding of history, sparking fresh questions about the origins and evolution of advanced societies. The ideal time to visit the Kailash region is between May and September, when the weather is mild and dry, with daytime temperatures ranging from 50 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 10 to 20 degrees Celsius. During this period, the plateau roads become more navigable, making the journey safer and more rewarding for both exploration and spiritual rituals. June holds special significance as it marks the Saga Dawa Festival, a major event in Tibetan Buddhism. Pilgrims from across the world gather at Mount Kailash to participate in rituals, such as erecting prayer flags and performing the Kora, a 52-kilometer or about 32-mile circumambulation of the mountain. This journey, considered both physically challenging and spiritually profound, is believed to cleanse the soul and accumulate merit. Completing the Kora typically takes 2 to 3 days and passes through landmarks like the Drirapuk Valley, the Dolma La Pass, and the Dirapuk Monastery. Travelers can reach Kailash via 2 main routes. One begins in Lhasa, Tibet's capital, located about 745 miles, or approximately 1,200 kilometers, from the mountain. This route takes 3 to 4 days by road, traversing expansive highlands dotted with grasslands, lakes, and snow-capped peaks. The final stop before starting the Kora is Darshan, a small town situated at the mountain's base. The second route begins in Kathmandu, Nepal, crossing the border into China and continuing overland. Both routes require acclimatization to Tibet's high altitudes, which often exceed 13,123 feet, or about 4,000 meters above sea level. Proper physical preparation and adjustment to the environment are essential for a successful journey. Along the way, notable landmarks include Yam Dwar, also known as the Gateway of Death, and the Chugumpa Monastery near Lake Manasarovar. Perched on a hill, Chugumpa offers panoramic views of the surrounding region, making it a perfect place for meditation and immersion in nature's serenity. Mount Kailash is more than just a mountain. It is a symbol of enduring mysteries and timeless spirituality. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of one of the world's most sacred and enigmatic places. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to discover more stories of wonder and intrigue. See you in our next adventure.